Is Drake's beef with Lamar probably be getting to a different level? Just when it seemed like Drake couldn't possibly damage his reputation further, he has recently filed a new lawsuit aimed at Kendrick Lamar and Universal Music Group, claiming that Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us, had artificially boosted streams. But it doesn't stop there. Drake is now accusing Kendrick and UMG of defamation, alleging the track's lyrics and even its cover art intentionally damaged his character. This move has sparked outrage, with many seeing it as an unprecedented attack not just on Kendrick, but on the very foundations of hip-hop itself. Drake's lawsuit alleges that Kendrick went too far in the diss track and that UMG recklessly promoted the song, allowing it to gain widespread attention despite its damaging claim. To many, this lawsuit comes off as desperate, a transparent attempt by Drake to rewrite the narrative of their beef after Kendrick's track was widely seen as a devastating takedown. It's clear that Drake is scrambling to regain control, but in doing so, he's breaking unspoken rules in the rap world. Historically, rap beefs have been settled through the music itself, with diss tracks serving as the battleground. However, Drake is now taking the unprecedented step of bringing the courts into the mix, framing the diss track as defamatory rather than a part of the competitive nature of hip-hop. Many fans and critics alike see this as a weak move, especially considering Drake's own history of personal attacks in his music. For context, Kendrick had previously warned Drake to keep the beef from getting personal, particularly when it came to family members. However, Drake ignored this warning and escalated things with his track Family Matters, where he made baseless claims about Kendrick's wife and business partner. This prompted Kendrick's fiery response on Not Like Us, a track that many view as one of the most skillful and brutal diss tracks in recent history. Kendrick's track exposed Drake's insecurities and flaws in ways that resonated deeply with fans. While Drake's supporters might argue that he's standing up against unfair industry practices, the lawsuit seems more like an attempt to rewrite the outcome of their feud, which Kendrick clearly won in the eyes of many. What makes this situation even more controversial is Drake's hypocrisy. While he's accusing Kendrick of defamation, he released equally personal and damaging tracks in response, some of which crossed serious ethical lines. For example, one of Drake's diss tracks included insensitive references to Kendrick's family, including deeply traumatic events involving his mother. These moves undermined any moral high ground Drake might have claimed. This legal battle is bigger than just Drake and Kendrick. By framing Kendrick's lyrics as legally actionable, Drake is setting a precedent that could threaten the creative freedom of all rappers. Diss tracks have long been a cornerstone of hip-hop, allowing artists to express themselves and settle disputes through lyrical skill. Drake's lawsuit risks turning rap into a censored and sanitized art form. If Drake succeeds, it could pave the way for other artists or celebrities to weaponize defamation claims against rappers, silencing criticism and creativity. This would fundamentally change the genre, making it harder for artists to freely express themselves without fear of legal repercussions. The irony of this situation is that Drake, who has benefited immensely from hip-hop culture, is now jeopardizing its core principles. While he may be acting out of frustration over losing the feud, his actions are being viewed as selfish and damaging to the very art form that made him a star. The public reaction to this lawsuit has been overwhelmingly negative, with many seeing it as a sign of Drake's inability to accept defeat. Instead of taking the L and moving on, he's doubling down, risking not just his reputation but the integrity of hip-hop itself. At this point, it's clear that this feud has gone beyond music. Drake's actions are being seen as an attack on free speech in rap, a genre that thrives on unfiltered expression. If his lawsuit gains traction, it could lead to a chilling effect where rappers feel pressured to censor themselves for fear of legal retaliation. This isn't just a bad look for Drake, it's a dangerous moment for the genre. Hip-hop has always been about pushing boundaries and speaking truth to power, but moves like this threaten to undermine its very essence. Ultimately, Drake's decision to take this feud to court has solidified his place as one of the most controversial figures in rap. While he's been a dominant force in the industry for years, this latest move may mark the beginning of the end for his credibility as an MC. What do you think about Drake's latest lawsuit? Is this the weakest move ever made by a rapper, or is there more to the story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.